They're starting off strong again today. Hello and welcome to 12. No, fluff that, Phoenix. It's only the 2nd of November in the year of the 2025. Holy molies. Welcome in. Welcome all. I guess, we are starting off super strong. Let's see here. Are we actually live, though? That is the question. And yes. Pile on in. There are seats up front. There are seats in the back. Wherever you have a device that you might be tuning in from, that is your seat. Hey, Loki, sweet fluff nub. Let's see if chat's working. Is it working? Let's hear. We don't want private. We want all. Let's hear. Are we going to type better than yesterday? Whew, those were some mad typing skills. And can Phoenix spell it? Yep, that does say welcome to the... Oh, fluffernutters. And we are bespectacled. All right, chat 1 works, chat 2 works. Good. I am not sitting in a... I am sitting. Hello, welcome to the circus. I am your host, Phoenix Electra, the one, the only, the ringleader of this most little horrible disaster that is my circus. Sunday. So, Sunday. We typically sew garments. Are we going to work on garments today? I do see garments to the right of me. I see garments to the left of me. Oh, boy, do I. I am going to need to move my coffee mug, though. There is the coffee, because what household baked cinnamon rolls off this morning? Did it end up turning into a cinnamon loaf? Because I was scared to separate them. Did I also learn I did not develop the gluten by kneading it quite enough? Are they edible, and are they going to be gone at some point in the next few days? Also, all of the above is true. Also, funnily enough, I was texting with someone and they said, cinnamon rolls. I have a batch of those resting at my house too. It's in the air. Cinnamon rolls for the win. Oh my God, my shoulders hurt. I flew a long way. It was a long flight to show up in my own living room, and boy, do my arms hurt. Or is it from all of the ball fondling for us practicing our 5-ball ultimate? And my all the stuff. Oh, we need to stretch out our pecs. Where are we? What is going on? So today is going to be a bit of a potpourri. Hey, sweet Loki Fluff, can we get a cat? Can I get a feline? No, not yet. You're just going to give me the sweet eyes. All right, no cats yet. There's a Freya Froofers over here. There's a Loki. No, he's here. Oh, well. All right. I brought out the laundry basket that is my pattern collection because we're going to be ruthless. The keep pile is my grandma's collection of patterns that I still haven't, after we're not even going to talk about how long it's been that I have a hard time looking through, but I probably should, to see what's there or not there, just to know, because they're still in the original grocery bag. But that's another thing. All right, we're keeping those. We're keeping corsets and patterns that we absolutely make a gajillion times over, and right now I can think of one. Everything else is getting purged because we have strong brown paper, we have French curves, we have the fancy twisty measury thing for some curvy places that are best measured with a tool that curves and also has numeric demarcations on it. Am I dressed in the appropriate undergarments? Yes. May we do that on camera? Questionable, but I do know But I have a oh, here. Of course not. No, it is here. And this heap to the left of me. Where are you stuck? I have paper. No, it goes this way. I have paper that you can't see. I have numbers and shapes drifted on it, which are measurements, and the ones that matter most, mine. At my where we are right now. Oh, those are where the list of some of the musical numbers are. I knew we've been collating a list of songs. But all right, regardless. So we have that, and then we've got the curvy rulers to make a little small schematic and then transfer all of that with the appropriate scale markings to the brown paper. We also, if we wanted to do it the other way, have muslin for pinning on my clothes, and we could do the pin and what's the words? Pin the darts and then do some cutting in places and stitching, which if that is generally in the right ballpark, would be nice to have 2 copies of that. One to be the shell for our body double mannequin that is in the other room because I haven't figured out how to make it stand yet. And right now it's just some industrial, well, yes, large gauge electrical wire that used to run to a house. So, yeah, we scored some tools, did some grunts and crafts, and that because Phoenix needs a pinnable dress form or just a dress form to show off stuff because some of the others. Okay, also, we have some vintage body parts. I know we're crushing it. We have a super long intro. Phoenix just needs to babble right now. So, welcome. We are babbling. Also, there are some pieces my grandma made sitting next to me. One of which is this peach dress that I would like to remake. Because A, there's a stain on one of the sleeves, and B, if I recall correctly, it's just super cute. And yeah. Oh, Phoenix, I think you're gonna have to stand up and show off this cute beauty. So there's the waist, there's the little busts, and then there's the inside and the giant stain. But yeah, it's super cute. And you know what? Grandma didn't do a back stitch on this. Because she had an electric machine, but her favorite was also her treadle machine. She used the selvage on the lining here, put in the darts. No, these darts have a back stitch in it. At the end, some hand finishing on the waist where the little belt section is. And this is, yeah, she just left really big. I should really leave more of a seam. Wow, we are crushing it today. Welcome, everybody who stopped in. I guess the show's so good that people don't even want to tell their enemies so they can get a front row seat to vomit. And then this jacket and dress. Oh, there's a hole. And she did all of all of the detailing by hand, all these pearls and beads. So where I come from, my over the topness, this is intergenerational. But oh my god, my grandma was amazing. It's got a princess theme in the back. Oh. And there's a shift dress that matches it. So, yeah, I come from my over-the-topness through my genetics. It comes naturally. Phoenix, are we a sewing channel and should we sew something? Yes. What and where do we feel like starting? Good question. I probably should grab this container that's got the buttons and a needle holder. We've got some thread. I have not yet applied the buttons to our pirate costume, pirate princess piece. So that needs to get done. Let's have a sip of coffee, thread up a needle, plow through that. Then, of course, I put the hooks and bars back in the other room. I've got one bar. Do I have a hook randomly floating around in here? Wouldn't that be stellar? Actually, we have a hook and a bar. Sweet, because we needed one of those for the pants. All right. This looks like one shirt. And unlike the last time that we did buttons where they were just flat with the holes in it, this button has a shank. So it's got a little, hold it up close, Phoenix. Sometimes people don't know what you're talking about. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. This loopy part is called the shank. There's our futon. All right. There we go. Huzzah! All right. So unlike the other buttons that were just flat with the holes in it, because this button has this loop-de-doop-de thing where I am just going to stitch through it onto the fabric a gajillion times. Once I get the needle and some thread. Oh, your sewing machine, what are you doing in here? Is this sharpish? Yeah, that's more of a not for this kind of project needle. All right, let's see here. In the film canister of needles. Are you sharp? Is it? Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's see if I can thread this one. Where's some thread? Random oddment of black thread. Check. Trim this where? Oh, of course. I put it away. I was going to grab some beeswax and wax my thread, but that is in the drawer in the other room, so the answer is no. I'm going to fold this thread in half and find both of the two free ends and hold them in between my index and thumb finger. So I've got the looped end in my right hand here. I'm going to moisten the end a little bit so that it smooshes together, because I'm going to thread these two through the needle. Pardon me while I slobber on my thread here. Not the best form, but do we all do it? Probably. What's your weird? All right, can we thread this? I was hoping to just get a needle where the eye was. Oh, you know what? Is it in this container? I want something with a relatively larger eye so that it's easier to shove the two sections through. Let's see here. Yes. Oh, hello, relax. Welcome. Hello, chat. I know. Welcome to the fascinating content. Well, Phoenix tries to pick out a sewing needle from Grandma's collection of needles and things that I've added. Ooh, you look like you might be big enough. So I'm taking the 2 raw edges and stuffing it through. Because Phoenix somehow has this, I don't know whether it's the thread, the needles, me, all of the above. You're trolling me right now. Yeah, I know. I'm trolling everybody. Though I guess today I blend into the machine better. But I left my beeswax and I left my lubricating wax in the other room. And I could tell of where it was to find it, but oh, there we go. Brilliant. Peppermint bark, that's your pumpkin spice. Oh, my my storage container. Oh, that's so funny. I had it once. I think this was a gift tin, and then yeah, I didn't hate it. Oh, that's funny. Well, then, yes, good sir. Hey, oh my God, tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh, you look so pretty today. Welcome. Oh man, how are you? Oh, actually, funny you're here. I've got some crochet work that before I get into actual sewing, I'll show off some other things that I did because Tiny's here and it's crochet related things. I tried real hard. I combed my hair and put on lipstick. We worked really hard this morning because I was tired. I didn't want to put a full face on. And the past 32 days have been the past 32 days. All right, let me grab this from over here. Ooh, oh, no. Oh, there's the butt shot. Okay. I've got too many beverages too close to a computer and my son. We'll keep the coffee. Okay. Oh, fluff, no. We're moving the coffee away from all of my... Oh, my God. Oh, yes. Oh, Tiny, that's why I do. That's why I do for Panda Sub streams, too. I comb my hair and put on lipstick just for Phoenix. Yes, right? I know. I hear you in the back of my head. I'm like, nothing else. At least don't have, like, naked lip, because you're ghostly and your lips are, too, darn it all. All right, I'm going to have a sip of coffee and then I'll show off kind of my ideas and where we're going with this necklace project for the mummers. Oh, do I have where one of these cameras I've got photos. We'll see. Right. Yesterday I was way more dressed up, but I was just too tired. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be bothered this morning. But all right. Coffee. Oh, where am I going to put coffee? All right. So, I did decide to try this gold metallic. I have crocheted the chain. Oh, Fina. All right. Before you talk about the bits and boobles of it, hold up again and review for folks what it is we are doing. I know that was, oh, my auntie picked that mug out. No, here's the back. So this is the stitch down, the 2 different gold metallic ribbons with the satin stitch through the centers, and around the top edge and at the bottom of the scallops, I have prepared this gold chain that these will be the very end practically. We're going to use these to finish off raw edges and hide disasters. Let me use this stuff. I just ordered off Amazon. And I think I used oh no, not a 12 gauge. The number 12, that's what we did. These tiny red flowers that I need to do. So this is going to go, can I show this? Around these scale ups and around the center edge of the necklace at the very end. Then we have on this ridiculously tiny number 12 hook. Oh, you're crocheting hands for corn pop squishy, so you're watching you. Oh, perfect. Yes, this is what we're here for, because at the circus we have the best workers and lurkers. We're here while you do stuff in the background. I don't even know if I can get this crochet hook to focus, so I'm gonna stand up, get close, and then show off this little chain of little red flowers. Hey, Loki, there you are. Hey, sweet boy. All right. Yep, and then. Yeah, this hook is so tiny, I can't focus it. And there's. Okay, don't talk behind the microphone, girl. You know better. And the mic is on a freaking stand. I could just move the mic and talk instead of yelling or all the, Phoenix, you. So with this tiny number 12 hook and this really fine, I think this is Coats and Clark Star Tat and Crochet. I have these little red flowers and a string of little red and black centers. Because, let's see here, if I hold this up, can I show off and at least point? So we're going to use our pointer. That gold chain is going to go around these scallops, and then the center, these little red flowers are going to go, I think, in the center of these top little motifs, and then the little crochet chain under that attaches them will hang freely, but we'll stitch them down and then do a little bit of machine embroidery detailing for it. And then with the centers, and are gonna put them maybe at this bottom quadrant and then have the red cover up that one intersection there, and then we'll stitch pad stitch with some thicker red crochet cotton, and then cut that out and then do some black little line work detail, because she want it. The brief was red, gold, and black, and that like tasteful old-fashioned onyx, like so I didn't want too much black, but I didn't, so just trying to blend things. And then we'll have some more gold work for the leaves and scrolly things. Are you considering a desk camera phone holder for your stream? I am trying to figure out how, like, a down view close up. I just don't know what I want or how to, because I guess if I do selfie mode, I think it's just needing another tripod to have another view, or to move my nice camera and just have it be focused down and then use my camera for my face, because that's not the pretty part. I should probably use the good camera for the part that I want to look good, and it's not my face. Yeah, I've got, yes, I have been considering. It's just sometimes things at the circus move slow. Oh, okay, let me move this out of the way. That's where we are with that. My project that I'm mostly stitching for my mom by myself because I don't want to fluff it up, and I enjoy sharing a lot with y'all, but sometimes I get distracted by chat and make mistakes, and I don't want to do that with this project. Oh, yeah, time. It's the problem of wanting. I just want all the things. I want multiple cameras. I want this. I want that, and I'm. So I keep using Rumble Studio because it's simple and I don't have to deal with too much, and then so it's me being in my own way, and yeah, we'll get there. All right, buttons. So I shut off the shank. I'm just going to, like I do with the eyelets, I'm gonna take the needle and stuff it through the button and catch that little loop, and then I can hang the button. It's attached by a loop. Yeah, especially for the Saturday shows when we do art stitching. I like that show. I want the machine and all the work to show off in its finest, and I feel like I hold back the goodness of like watching the needle. The satisfaction of that close up that does bug me. But I think if I just grab one of the holders I have and use one of my other devices, I can invite myself in as a guest, and then it should just do its thing. So I'll have to just try it out, and we'll just have to suffer through a stream of welcome to Phoenix Tries shit, because the only way to do it is live, and it's either going to work or it's not going to work. Oh, let's see here, Tiny. You use your phone clipped on the ring light to the desk view. Oh, I have OBS. I generally no, I have it, but I don't generally use it. I used to use it when I needed to do more fanciness for the audio, but now that studios figured that out, it's been less hazardous. Because then I could just invite myself in with that Social Stream Ninja app to, if I think, let's see here, you can build your set onto OBS and then stream through the Rumble Studio. Right. Yes. I'm not smart enough to have a whole. I've got some stuff and some assets, and then I'm just not smart enough to use them. All right, I think this button is securely attached. I'm going to take the needle to the back side. We're going to just throw some knots in here and call this button good. There goes my finger. We are not bloodshedding on my purple pirate princess costume. Oh my god, Tiny, have you seen this? Let me hold this up. Actually, should we slip this on and see how well the button works? Phoenix, you want to fluffer nutters. I tried to do some troubles up. All right, let's lubricate this thread and get this going again. Yeah, I should not be so stalwart. Where's your big kid words, Phoenix? I like things simple because I have to sit at a computer and be in front of a screen so much that I like just plug and play and just press a couple of boutons and we're good to go. But I know it's not really that complicated. And I have all the things. I know enough that I think I can do it. All right. I'm okay. This is where this gets a little funny because I'm trying to rethread both of these two tails through this needle so I can have my doubled over thread to stitch the buttons on with. There we go. And because I don't have a loop this time, I am going to stick some knots in. Whatever you're comfortable with. This view is great Right. I like this one too because I love my background. All my collection of hula hoops. Our tree Dove helped put the leaves up. I'll have to get pictures for close-ups. And we're gonna take pirate button number 2. And Phoenix, you say you don't have a loop, but can you still make that little loopy thing to hold your button off of? Yes, I just used the knot instead of the loop, so I know where the button is. Let's find this other sleeve. Let's take this pin out of there. We don't need that. Because heavens to Betsy's, though, it wouldn't be the first time that Phoenix has worn her clothes, and then being like, what is that pokey thing? That feels like a pin. And then lo and behold, it was. Making stuff can be hazardous at times. And again, I'm just taking tiny bites underneath the fabric, going through the little ring, the shank, as it is actually called. Relax. Is it like a bucket of popcorn or letters? Oh, do. Bucket of popcorn. OBS keeps popping and break. Yeah, see everything. I can. Yeah, I think. Where is it? I think I'm envious of everybody's fancy like button pushing channels, and then my rebellion is I'm just gonna be super simple and just how few assets can a show have? How badly do we need to rely on creativity and personality to keep this little ship show afloat? All right, let's put this on. For the corn pop. Oh no, it's corn pop. It's none of the above. Right. Thanks, relax. Right. See, I think my egotistical part is like some of these new kids, they show up, they think that they can just press all these buttons with no personality and talent or anything and like demand that folks watch. And I'm like, try doing a thing that feels like sometimes it's got a hard initial sell and then not be a button pusher. And also, do I envy the creativity and skill of folks with amazing button pushing skills? 100%. Oh, but also you get paid, but also get paid too, right? Yeah, exactly. Get paid. Actually, I need to write a really do need to write a ticket to Rumble Help because they say on Wednesday I earned a penny, but my income didn't increase by said penny. So right now they owe me some numbers 666 and it should be 667. Oh, that's tiny. Relax. Sorry, I looked away for a second. Corn Pop is a regular follower on the channel, and he's awesome. And you're crocheting his profile pic. I was right. Yeah. Oh, it was not a Joe Biden pillow. Oh, that would be funny too. Yeah. Corn Pop pops around. Yep, he's popped around here sometimes. Sometimes we summon him because you're crocheting Corn Pop. Phoenix McFury has the Corn Pop comedy of trophy, but we've got the emote. Oh, let me show. Don't. Oh, Phoenix, you are stuck. All right. What do stun buttons look like? Where's the buttons? That one's crooked. You crooked. Yeah. All right, let's get dressed. Let's be a pirate princess because we still are challenging Phoenix McFury to the contest. He doesn't know he's entered of who's going to have the best pirate shirt for Ace of Boats 2, and the winner is obviously me. Oh, my sewing machine's in the way. Let's put these buttons together. All right, I'm just slipping these buttons through my little button clasps. Oh. Not. Oh, there's. It's a good thing we buy reading glasses by the 6-pack, because sometimes we sit on them. Oh, oh, do. Oh, does that mean we get to do pirate jokes? Yes. It's all about the booty around here. Bring out the booty. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, we are the pirate belly dance princess. Oh, it's just as well I wear white black, because then it doesn't detract from how spectacular these sleeves are. Loki, what do you think? Don't we look spectacular, right, Meow? How good do we look, right, Meow? How good do we look? Oh my god. Nimrod's in the hallway yelling, wanting to go outside. What a fluff face. What a fluffer. Now you got me thinking about garter belts again. Yes, exactly. I do need... These would be cute with another button up here and an arm garter to give it another... So we could have a two-fluff... Make it a two-poofer. Oh, Phoenix, you're getting so excited to have the option of giving it a double poof and more styling options. Oh my god. Are we making arm garters next week? The answer is going to be yes. Because this is twice in 2 days now we've said we need arm garters. Oh, so cute with this box pleat in the front and this boat neck detail. We leaned all in. Oh, so good. Let me sew the boutons onto the pant legs. I'm not taking these. No, the pants I'm wearing would not look good with the other pants underneath. I made a disaster around my feet and a tripping hazard. Oh, you're still trying to figure out what they are? Here, let me see if I can use this rickrack as an example. Oh, can I tie this myself? No. Something to just hold it in place, so garters around your socks hold them in place. So it's just a strip of something to hold the sleeves in place. Nothing complicated. See, that did help. Right, I'll just do better. Right, some of us are visual learners. You're like, arm garter, what does that mean? But something to just smush it in and hold it in place. And here in this, for these sleeves, just for aesthetic purposes. But yesterday, completely functional, and would have been a reason why I didn't change my clothes before I got stuck in to making cinnamon rolls last night. Oh, cinnamon rolls. They're pretty good. Okay, don't spill coffee. Okay, let me take off the pretty shirt because we're not spilling coffee on ourselves. And I'll lay her down. Loki, why don't you come sit with me, Meow? Do you want to come say meow? Okay, all right. Oh, I got that, but your mind isn't comprehend. That's okay. That's all right. That's completely okay. It's depending on how late one stayed up, and I've been. Yeah. All right. Let's sew buttons on pants. because I've got at least 2 more of those buttons, and the ankle cuffs need some adornment. Oh my god, the frills and the fancies on these pants. Oh, I really don't like my coffee cup being this close to the sewing machine. But, desperate times call for desperate coffee measures. All right. Oh, good. I have my knot tied. We are all set up. Cinnamon or hot cross buns? They were not hot cross buns, and I kind of fluffed them up because I I rolled them, I sliced them, and then was having a hard time flipping them and setting them in the baking pan. So I ended up just scooping the whole thing up and putting it in. So technically they weren't rolls. I made cinnamon swirl loaf, but I measured in metric. I measured in grams because I've learned it's better to be a volumetric baker than, no, I bake by mass and not by volume. So that's what I did. I measured out my 330 grams of flour. Oh, I didn't put a knot in there. I tricked myself. Did I just put an... Are you fluffing my ding-dongs? So what I actually did was pull the thread out of the needle and then proceed to tie a knot in both ends, and that ain't gonna work. So one knot snipped. Let's relubricate this thread. This is coffee flavored thread, and I know I've learned from the foirays of breads that I like my measuring scale, and I do set it to grams because I'm measuring, or what would it be? I gotta think of it. Fluffing your ding dong. Oh, we're not making ding dongs. Oh, we could do chocolate. I prefer a cream to a... I prefer custard to the cream filling, though. Like in my Boston cream pies, it had custard over the whipped cream. Wow. Oh, Phoenix. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What are you doing, Freya Froofers? I know, we're not doing really good with our audience retention, so wanting to open up the concession stand is kind of challenging, but I know, people got stuff to do, and watching us try to thread this needle is incredibly fascinating content. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I have a needle threader. I don't even... Oh. We are a babbling brook. Oh, because then we could... Alright. One button, one ankle cuff. Fancy me. Oh, but I need 2 hooks and 2 bars for the pants. No, I just need the one because the other side... What? Oh, damn it. I unthreaded my needle again. This is going spectacularly well. I should pick out a project for the machine. But no, Phoenix. You do this. You say, oh, I'll finish that later while you're working on something on stream. And you know what you really don't do? You don't finish it later. So this is where we have these catch-up shows of shame of, I said I was going to do a thing, and then I didn't do it. Why did I pull my thread out again? Why? Alright, I'm going to use my needle threader because I would like to actually get these buttons sewn in a slightly more timely fashion, and right now we are sucking balls. Speaking of balls, the new juggling balls, oh, they fondle so nicely. The jokes, the write themselves about soft, velvety balls in your hands. It just the comedy acts at the circus are coming along quite nicely, if I do say so myself. I think we're actually going to have success this time if I choose the right section to stick my needle through. Oh, what's that? Finally. Let's get this button done. There we go. Button on, boys and girls. Button on. And I'm just... people are not looking how and where I'm doing this, so I'm just throwing it in there super fast. Mostly just adding enough loops around to hold the shank in place pretty firmly. It would be fun also. Has anybody... small magnets. I want small magnet closures because sometimes you want a tearaway thing, but you want it fast. You know, like sometimes you just want one of those costumes. And I keep thinking about magnets rather than snap-on poppers, or to have both, because sometimes you need to have controlled wardrobe malfunctions, but not unplanned for. Well, I guess if you plan for them, it's not a malfunction, but you need to know it's going to happen just when you want it to and not when you don't. All right, tying some knots, getting this last button. Then we just have a hook and bar, and now we will have a matching pair of pants and our Pirate Princess shirt. And we are going to be the most spectacular pirate princess on that there could ever be. I'm just going to thread up another one. That little section was getting me. We weren't playing nicely anymore. So we're just going to pull some off the thread. Because I didn't know until I didn't know that thread goes onto a spool in a certain direction. If you're just going to thread the needle, best practice, thread the needle before you cut it, and then you know where the way the thread wants to travel through the fabric. If you put it on at the end closest where you snipped and thread that end, you're going against the thread, and it sometimes doesn't work right. And you're like, why the fluff? I have a threaded needle. Why is this so challenging? Because thread is not polydirectional always. And then you're like, Phoenix, you're using two. I know, we're doing something different. Or it doesn't matter. But if you're just going to use one and double it and thread it, you do it the right way. I've learned it really does make a difference. You're like, it's such a weird, dumb thing. And I'm like, I know. Prove it to yourself. If you don't believe me, try it. All right, let's get this last bouton on. And we've got one hook. Nope, that is a bar. Here is our hook. I guess I could zoom the camera in. Oh, let's get her on. One. So there's the bottom of the pants. Wow, Phoenix, you're talking a mile a minute. You don't live in New York anymore, kid. You don't need to talk like it. I know. Sometimes I just can't help myself. The excitement, Phoenix, didn't you live 600 miles from the city? Yeah. When you say you grew up in New York, everybody just assumes that it's... You're like, whoa, what was that like? And you're like, yeah, not there. There's the whole rest of New York that's not the city. Oh, well. Good times. All right, let's get this one on. We're so close. Oh, the finishing touches. This sewing these buttons and the hooks and bars is exactly like wanting to trim the threads off at the end if I don't do it as I go. It's like we're so close. We could wear it, but it's not really done yet. You're like you think you're so close, but you're just 5 gajillion more things. It is the details. No, the devil is in these finishing details, and it does make or break your projects. Which is why for our next misadventures in corseting, we're going to do the hooks and bar, or the eyelets, all the things that are scary at the end. We're just going to plow them through right at the beginning. So if we fluff it up, it's not the whole project finished. It's just this one section. I think 2 more and we'll be firmly affixed. Oh, Phoenix, if you do it there, then at least people can see your hands. You do know how to work with your assets. You're just shit in the bed. Alright. I'm giving it a little tug. It's not going anywhere. Let's sew some knots. Because this is... Oh, that... I couldn't roll it into a naughty or nice joke. Next time. Okay, trim. Let's get this knotted again. Oh, I guess I could have made this a little bit longer because I'm going to need more for the hooks and bars to get them stitched, but whatevs. Did anybody have any fun protests yesterday? This is just, the disasters. I just wish, can they just bring back better protest music and songs? Like, they're so bad. They're just, at least in the olden days, it used to just feel more creative. Now it just feels like they're phoning it in. Are they chat GPTing their protest chants? Is this what's happening? Like, Croc, write me a protest chant. Oh, hey, Freya Froofers. Did you do that slow enough that I didn't even see you until you'd already jumped by? You goofers. Why don't you come and say hello? Because no, you're just okay. Did you go outside and you're done already? You're like, yeah, no, it's too cold. Okay. Okay. All right, take 2. These old-fashioned needle threaders do serve their purpose, especially with trying to force 2 threads through one hole. Just need a little extra guidance. Oh, Phoenix. All right. What? Welcome to Phoenix Sucks at Sewing, where you see how not to get your projects done because we don't know what we're doing. We just accidentally aren't afraid to make fools of ourselves live on the internet for your viewing horror. Okay, take 2. These threaders are good because they give you a wider hole to aim for to stuff the 2 threads through. There we go. Don't unthread it. What? Alright, now we're going to do that same loop-de-loop trick. It just helps because trying to sew hooks and bars, if you're just holding it to get started, it's like trying to wrangle a wet noodle and you just can't, it's hard to grab it. This way, you know it's attached to the thread already and you just need to place it and start adhering it into said location. All right. Where? There we go. Waistband needs a hook and bar. The other thing, we're going to need to think about where I'm placing the hook so that placing the bar so that the hook actually catches, because the other day I had to redo one because it was on the wrong side. When I sew these hooks and bars that have the two that are in a short space that I have to go through two sets of holes, I don't trim the thread in between. I just carry it from one section to the other because that's just how I choose to do it. You can do it however you like. I don't care. It's your project, not mine. This is how I'm doing mine. All right, don't be mean, Phoenix. All right. Taking like 5, 7 more bites just to make sure it's really good. Because it's going to get more stress this around my waist, and it's got to be able to hold up to all the movement, because we be shaking our pelvis like Elvis sometimes, and these pants are just going to want to encourage those hip shimmies and shakes. So, got to make sure that our outfit can hold up to the paces we're going to put it through. I'm going to just rotate this so I can see better. Oh, I can't wait, Tiny, to see that corn pop. Oh, those little arms and hands are going to be so adorable. And everybody does some. I have done like animals and creature stuff. It's just not my jam, but it was fun. But yeah, it's so great that everybody can make what they like and like the way they make it. And that's cool. It doesn't need to be a thing. Because all of this, sewing is yeah. Sometimes we just make stuff just to make it. It doesn't need to have a purpose. I don't need to make a political statement other than I guess I inadvertently am, and that don't forget to remember how to do shit, because all these people, they just seem so lost because they don't have value, because they don't know how to do stuff. All right. Welcome to the bitching portion of the Stitch and Bitch. All right, one done. Let me get some more thread. Oh yeah, because on the pants it was the buttons and this last hook and bar, and these. Oh, let me. It looks like I got a little bit more to do after that. So let's get this next section done, and then we'll move on to the section after that, because that's the order that we're stowing in. We are not good with words. Phoenix, stop apologizing. They know you're a disaster already. All right, super fascinating. I'm threading a needle yet again. Thanksgiving desserts. Go. Crustless pumpkin pie, because if the crust is not good, it just ruins the pumpkin pie. So, why suffer through a shitty one? Just skip it. Okay, and are we threaded? Good. Alright, let's load up the hook section of our hook and bar mechanism. This is one like we used on that last thing that has 3. Phoenix, you talk like you expect everybody to have paid attention, and alright. Let me find where the bar is so that I get the hook lined up just right. Do I just have like one section of pants? How did that not get stitched down? Okay, so I need to sew this on the inside with the flap that way. Okay, now that I'm all lined up and know that this mechanism is going to work, let's do that again. I know we are so ultra best at not showing what we're doing today. All right. I probably could have trimmed this fluff off the edge of this ribbon, but it's so cute that I left it. Am I regretting that choice right now? Just a little bit. Ow. Maybe we'll do some sewing and then we'll go back to calling the pattern collection. Because there's not very much I think we're going to keep, because then we're just going to make our slopers and our pinnable mannequin, because then we can do more different fabric manipulation stuff, and you don't need a gajillion patterns if you've got your sloper to start with. Yeah. All right. I'm comfortable with my decisions. I do have like 5 other corsets I want to get started on. We've got that one. Oh, that other one corset, the corded one from the Genesee Country Museum that we started. They had the scaling printer issues because of the tiling and blah, blah, blah. That started, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to need now at this point also need to readjust the measurements for it, because that one is not going to fit right currently. Oh well, that's all right. One bar done. All right. Let's get this last one little section stitched by the machine after we put these knots in. And our pirate princess belly dance costume will officially be ready for show night. All right, let's get this section stitched, because somehow there's a spot where the lace is not attached to the pants, and that's not going to work. Don't put your pants in your cup of coffee. All right, where are you now? Here, okay, there's 3 done and 1 that looks like a loser. Where's the loser one? There it is. Okay, I'm just folding over the top of the purple. I am just going to use the presser foot to hold things in place, because I need to thread. I'll just use this green thread that's close by, because color matching, if you're use your discretion, use your best judgment based on the situation you need your stitching in. Oh, right. Our cinnamon rolls, they turned out pretty good, but yeah, I did not need them enough, because all of the recipes, like, use your stand mixer. And you know what your girl don't have? I don't have a KitchenAid stand mixer like my mummers. And I was using the wooden spoon and trying to like paddle it by hand, but I don't think I did enough, because we've been juggling so much that my arms hurt. Wow, Phoenix, you are full of complaints and excuses as to why your cinnamon rolls were as not and light and fluffy as they could have and or should have been. But I will also say, the first time I ever made cinnamon rolls, we baked stuff. We hadn't done them yet, so it was kind of scary having to like roll it out, and then I didn't roll it skinny enough, and then roll it on, spread the filling and roll it up. That was kind of scary. I also made me want to make rugula. Or that poppy seed roll. But the amount of, okay, Phoenix, why did that fall into your brain hole? So there's theoretically, someone can eat enough poppy seeds in a lemon poppy seed vinaigrette or lemon poppy seed muffins, that you could pop positive on a drug screen. But the literal fuck ton amount that you need to have to do that is not insignificant. All right, I don't know why that. All right. I needed something to grump about, and that was it. All right. Done. Let's hold these pants up. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. The black in the back. Here's the back of the pants. They have the black piece, and then the front has got the purple one. And then where the orange and green is the side tie panels. That's got a lace. And then the legs, like the shirt, are also open at the sides. But they've got two different coordinating gold details. Like one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be the prettiest pirate princess. Done. All right. Those are like actually done. And I'm not blowing smoke up your fanny like, oh, they're going to finish those. No, we actually finished those. Now what are we going to sew, boys and girls? Oh, yeah, maybe. Same fabric, different project, because I have had languishing the circle skirt slip number, full slip, not a half slip. So it's got the busticle coverage and then the skirt section. I also see I see a ball that needs stitching. It's just calling my name to go grab it so we can show it off and fondle my balls. Oh, Phoenix, you probably shouldn't say it like that, but I know. All right, where's the piece I actually need? Welcome to my disaster. Mm-hmm. Are you fluffing my nuts? Are you sure that it's not in this pile in front of you? Welcome to the disaster where we don't know where our pieces are or go or came from. I know. It is. I had quite a few yards of this fabrics. Oh, you like the mug? Oh, yes. Thank you. It is so good. I'm so glad that I've been very careful with it for all these years. Because, you know, the way you get a mug as a gift and then you like try not to break it. So I've been pretty good. And I'm dropping my pieces. Okay, let's try this again. Where's my pin cushion? Ooh, let's grab a ball. Oh, yeah. These leather ball sacks, they just juggle so nicely. Wow, Phoenix. Sorry, I'm trying to trip myself with the Mummers Prod. Oh my god. Scratch that. Let's sew a fig leaf. Because I finally was fluffing around yesterday and I think kind of fell into that direction. For some reason, that I just don't want to work on. I don't know why I have this love-hate with this slip. It's going to look so cute. I'm like... It's so close to being done, and I just don't care to want to work on it. So we'll get back there. I'll finish it. But the tree needs a couple more leaves. And I'm also thinking of, okay. Phoenix, you can't share all of the good stories before it turns into a thing. Yeah. Oh, and don't do that. Let's... There. Now we're getting back into the flow of things. We'll just do a little free flow stitching, then we'll figure out what's next, because we deserve a few minutes of a reward for getting all those hooks and bars and buttons attached. And being able to say 100% good conscious, this project is completed. Oh, I guess it would have been nice if I'd held up the leaf before I threw it on the machine and started stitching. In a few minutes. Let me throw some lines down. Oops. But yeah, we've learned next time when we make cinnamon rolls, knead the dough better. But the King Arthur sourdough cinnamon roll recipe was a winner. Wow, Phoenix, you are talking like you're retarded and can't. Oh no, I was gonna say I don't think I'm under caffeinated. We are way over caffeinated, and mind going a gajillion miles an hour. Alright, now at least my soothed the sweet sound of the Singer 27 will just be a balm to the stressful, to the spirit. So I guess everybody can breathe easy now. The U.S. won the baseball game. Go Dodgers. But in the game 7 of 7, 11 innings? Like, what the fluff was going on, you guys? Not that I watched the game, so I can't grab the Cliff Notes version. Alright. Gonna rotate, do some more stitching. Oh, maybe let's do some circle curly cues. I've been sewing straight lines. Actually, let me just trim this. I feel weird. I'm like, oh, you should just keep it in a big piece because then you can sew more leaves and have less waste. But then, what is going on over there? What are you doing, Pooper Duper? Okay, did you... Somebody let the cats outside, which means nobody wants snacks. What is going on, Freya Froofers? What are you doing? Who is after you? Oh, God. Oh, hey, we've got a Freya Froofers sighting. See, I told Dove this camera angle was going to be better, so we had more likelihoods of getting cats. Also, I pulled the cat tree out from the window. So I was like, please work, please. Please show all the fun stuff. Oh, that's right. It's pulling, and I'm forgetting to use my finger as a presser foot, because if not, then the fabric and the needle, things just get stuck sometimes. We don't want that. We just want happy, happy stitches. Whether we're sewing leaves, stitching corn pops, baking, whatever it is, just having fun and remembering how to do it. I wonder how YouTube turns my amazingness into AI slop. I don't want to know, really. I'm like, ugh. Oh. No disaster baiting. It's not worth it. I did some stronger veiny sections for this sleeve, and now I'm just going and doing some stitching along randomly. Because how skeleton leaves are just more filled, broken. This one's got a section where it looks like the leaf broke off, so that's fine. Nature's not perfect, and neither are the leaves we're sewing. We're just having fun in the active make it shit. Okay. Yep, we can't be too quiet and have silver face on. That's not nice. At least we remember to smile down at ourselves. Yeah, so we're just traveling along. I have in my brain to go through and cut just some of that silver metallic shimmery, not shimmery, but to make a whole bunch of bias binding for piping. Because in my brain, we're tooling around with projects with over-the-top details, and it's going to take some time to get the details and ornamentations made, which is kind of like a whole separate project from actually making the thing. But that's fine because we enjoy sewing piping around here, and we haven't sewn piping since we did the patchwork skirt, which is also staring next to me because I forgot to cut something for the waistband for that. So it's just staring at me saying, Phoenix, cut me a waistband. Or actually, I think it's because I'm going through a kerfluffle. Do I want to just do a tube top with ties so it's a whole skirt with a top, or to do a separate top? Or I could do both. I don't know. So I'm like stuck. My brain hasn't settled on exactly what I want to do with that, which is why it's still unfinished. Freya Froofers, what are you doing over there? Who said you could? What did that clicker ever do to you? I think she's really glad that the boys are outside and she's got a whole room all to herself. Ooh, I need to rotate because my hoop is hitting against the sewing machine. It doesn't sew very well like that. Brave Rivers, do you want some snacks? How about you come here because the boys are outside and I'll give you snacks, but you need to come over here. Yeah, I'm saying you need to do more than just show up. The boys are outside. We're losing viewers as we speak. Come on. Come on, Freya Froofers. You can come on. Freya Froofers. I'm just going to let her sit and have her snack. People don't like cats. The boys have to do better tricks, but Freya Froofers, she's like, I'm just going to show up and make sure everybody else does what they're supposed to. Oh, good job, girly. Yeah, you got snacks and the boys didn't. Look at you. I don't have any more snackies right now. You had a private opening of the concession stand, though. You. Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry. You can hang out. It's all right. It's all good. I don't have any more snackies right now, though. They didn't hear you. It's just you. Can I? I guess I did invite this upon myself. You want some pet smushers? No. Okay. All right. Just don't knock the camera over, okay, honey? Okay, thanks. Because usually she's off camera during snack time, but I was like, if the boys aren't here, can I get this to happen? And we did. Silly goose. I'm just sewing little spirals. I'm just stitching it. This is on the orange tulle, so it's not the water-soluble stabilizer, so I don't necessarily need to be completely thoughtful to make sure that there's enough layers of intersecting stitches that it doesn't fall apart. This isn't gonna... Well, I mean, I'm tearing holes in it and it is falling apart, but it's not gonna dissolve on me. She's not gonna melt if she touches water. Those, not like other leaves that we've stitched. You, Phoenix. Yeah, just do some just play. My brain needs a break. My hands need to just move stuff in a methodical fashion. I'm just stitching some little darker circles. Like there's little berries on this leaf. Our leaf has got dingleberries. Just to add some different layers of texture, because this big leaf is big, because big leaves are kind of big, and we're doing a sample, because maybe we need some just the right size ones, because that would be funny. This type of stitch, I say this regularly, but because you have to have a light hand and some stuff needs to move quickly and other stuff just needs to be slow and slow. That this is a good activity when you feel like you're too tight and you need to relax, because if you use your gnome hands with that like goblin troll pressure, you're not going to have very good results and you're not going to enjoy your time practicing. So sometimes you just gotta be gentle with it. Oh, this is good. So we're kind of making like there's places where the leaf hasn't completely eaten all the way through to the little cells. It's not a full skeleton leaf yet. Just giving some areas where it's just more full. We're just adding texture, layering different things. Well, let's come to this section. I know you guys probably do need another camera so we can see the cool background and the better stitches. I'll work on that. I'll tool around with what I got in my stash of tools. Did I get out a bobbin thread? I did. We're getting better about listening. All right, well, this is a good time for me to snip the thread and hold this up a little bit closer so You can see this fig leaf I've been stitching. I need something to set it behind. Ooh, let's... Yeah. It's getting fig leaf shaped. For some reason, I'm trying to remember like how fig leaves have their curlicues. Was really giving my brain a bit of a kerfluffle. So I'm just like, relax. We can figure this out. This is not... It's not win, lose, or draw. Oh, right, Phoenix. What are we going to do now that we're under here? Because it's been a while. We are going to take our brush and defluff our bobbin race mechanism real quick. What do we need? One brush. And I'm just brushing it along. Even if it doesn't look like there's any fluff, just do it anyway. Because it's been more than 3 bobbin changes, I think, since I've done this. And you don't need to change your needle every time, but every time you go into your bobbin mechanism, I implore you, consider brushing it out while you're in there, because you should. Trust me, I spent many years trying to avoid doing things like that and then wondering, why does your sewing suck? It was preventable if I had just taken the time to be more diligent with the defluffing exercises. Alright, let's add... I want to stitch some more on this leaf. This one doesn't say done to me yet, so we're going to keep adding some shit to it after I change out drinking vessels. I know, my coffee was in the dangerous one. Now I've got my safety cup. Oh, my favorite cinnamon spice bubbled tea. Bubble, bubble. Toil and trouble in my cup. Watch it bubble. That was not such good rhyming. Can we... There we go. I do know how to pull my chair in so we can sew with this. Nope. Wrong direction, boys and girls. Breathe. Okay. It's alright. Just happy, happy stitches. Spiraling along. We still did not get any responses on Thanksgiving desserts. Besides mine, which was crustless pumpkin pie. Alright, we'll see if we can get some... spark some Thanksgiving talk. I think some years... It's usually for Christmas though, but Dove will do like a duck, and he like does this honey glaze to it every like 15-20 minutes for like an hour and brushes it lovingly. Ugh. Oh well. What are we gonna do? Probably not gonna do chestnuts, because if they just keep getting stupidly expensive, and all that work, scoring the nuts, roasting the nuts, shelling the nuts. Oh, fluffer nuts. We're gonna call this one done. I just did a little bit more. I don't think it was significantly different from, Phoenix, they can't see unless you give a background. You are ultra best at not being a good host today. One more leaf for the tree that I'm also not good at showing. In our misadventures of Hodgepodge, let's hand sew a ball because it's in front of me. These balls aren't going to sew themselves, and I've got one that needs a little bit of gluing, which means it's going to have to sit for a little while. Okay. Who still has Halloween candy? I don't, because we didn't get any. Because we never have trick-or-treaters, so there's no reason for 2 adults to have candy, which is kind of how I ended up baking cinnamon rolls. It's like, I want something sweet. And we try not to keep stuff like that in the house, except for raw ingredients and recipes. I'm super excited, though, for that Software Cook shared that cornbread recipe. We might have to try that. Oh, it could be a baseball, but no, they're going to be juggling balls. To go to my juggling ball collection, well, I need at least 5 of them. Baseball, I don't, because I'm a fatty. It won't survive. What? You don't keep sweetie treats around because you're a fatty. Okay. I get it. Relax. Right. As a former husky kid and episodically husky adult, me this time last year, that was a thing. But I've been terrified of the diabetes since I was a little kid because it runs so strongly in my family. So it's weird to be like have that in your head since you're like 5. You're like, I'm scared of diabetes. I'm scared of being fat. It kind of does some weird things to your kid, and you're no leftovers, and you're not fat. Yeah, Dove isn't either, but he eats like a fatty. Oh my God, does he eat like a fatty? Oh God. He could be. If I ate like him, I'd be like 500 pounds, but I should see. Yeah, you've seen my specimen. I have to work really hard. Really hard. It depends. I have to make thoughtful choices and mostly remember my family came from serfs. I need to do manual labor for 12 hours a day on subsistence ranches, and that's the way my genetics are really happy. And desk jobs, not my friend. I have to think about it. I know what the choices I need to make, and I'm either doing them or I'm not doing them, and yeah, but ugh. Also, for a while, I'd made clothes that when I got fat again last year, they didn't fit, and I'm like, oh, Phoenix, you want your cute clothes to fit, but now they still have issues, so yeah, we're going to purge the patterns, keep only the most special ones and the corsets. Everything else is going into the recycling. And we're going to just make our sloper patterns because we can add the design details if we have the basic fit right. And I'm not keeping around trash. Hello, horror! How was your shark hat for Halloween night? You are fat. You're oh man, you're right. Welcome for that. Welcome, where Phoenix grew up with a healthy amount of body shaming and being told you walk like a fat boy and stand up straight, still just thinks mom stuck in my head hole. But it worked. I definitely try to make sure I don't slouch. I know. I'm glad we have some self-control so that pan of cinnamon rolls is going to last a little bit, but oh my god, if I was eating with my fat brain, that pan would have been demolished already. Oh, welcome, welcome, boys and girls. I am. Let me do this in front of the machine. I am sewing up a leather ball sack so that we can have a set of matched balls while Dove and I practice a trick called 5-ball ultimate, which, as the name suggests, requires 5 balls. Work was crazy, I'm sure. Oh my god, I'm sure you are trying to stay away from the Halloween candy yourself. Yeah, that's what I baked cinnamon rolls because never in all the years living where we're at have had a single trick-or-treater ever, so there's no reason for us to have candy at our house. There's no candy, but I did bake sweetie treaties. I'm just giving it a little tug because I don't want my lentils to fall out of my ball sack here. Oh, yes, it is time to decompress. I'll have the sweet sounds of the sewing machine after we blabber, and this leather feels so nice. The jokes that we keep making about how velvety smooth these ball sacks are. Leather and ball jokes, they just write themselves. Just giving it a little tug as I go through. And these have Dove kindly bashed holes into these leather pieces, so I just need to stick my needle through the pre-made hole, give it a tug, and then on to the next hole to be stitched. Oh, Phoenix. Yep. Why does everything end up being able to be reduced down to like gutter talk? Hey, Freya Froofers. I didn't see you there until I looked up again and tried to make eye contact with the camera and saw that you were sitting back there like a pretty girl. Yeah, I know you enjoyed getting your snackies all by your lonesome without your pesky brothers pushing you along. I know, now it's a rest. Couple weeks. Oh, that's right. Your Canadian Thanksgiving done. American Thanksgiving up and coming. I did. Super tux. I know she is. Ay, ay, ay. She is so funny. Yeah. Cat genetics and parentage, that her and Loki are legitimate litter mates, is just the only thing they have in common is their tuxedo-ness. And they're petite though. She's oh no, I think she was like 7 pounds. Loki was 9 and Shithead was like 12 because he's that bastard, that one. Cat with the freaking hollow tail. I know, you wouldn't believe it. If I didn't know that they were related, I would never have like guessed, but yep, no, they came as a match set when we picked them up from the shelter from the back of the special cat room because they were terrified little things. And he still sends her out for a tribute. She's the adventuresome one. When they first came over, they would just like hide underneath the bed, pressed up against the wall underneath the window, and he would send her out to the food bowl first to make sure it was safe, and then she would crawl back under the bed, and then he would crawl out second. He's like, "Did you die? Okay, great. Then I'll I know you came back safely. Now I can go and get some food." Oh, shithead. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, my God. He was so loud this morning. Oh, the time change confused the fluff out of him. He's like, "Why aren't you up yet? I'm hungry." Oh, it was so loud. I had to ignore it so I could get my beauty sleep because I was feeling we needed extra beauty sleep to pretend to be beautiful today. And I didn't tie a knot at the end. I left it so that I can tie one knot at the end of this ball sack. We're going to just continue to say we're sewing ball sacks as many times as I can while we continue to sew this ball sack. There's that. Goobers, you had some snackies already. Oh, don't dump yourself out of your chair. Why don't you come and sit with me? Can I woo you with more snacks? Will you take snacks twice because there's no boys? She's so lucky. Come on. I'm feeling Jenner. Come on. The boys aren't here. Yeah, you get snacks twice today because... No? Okay, well, come on. No, you can come over here and sit closer. Come a little closer, meow. Come on. You can give me squinty eyes, but I'm not moving the snacks. You need to come have snacks with me. Come on. They're here when you're ready. I'm not catering to your whims right now, Cat. You're catering to mine. Maybe. Though not likely right now because you're making me look bad. I thought you wanted more snacks. No? Then you see, Phoenix, what are you going to do next after you finish this sewing of the ball sack? I am going to leave a few stitches unstitched. I'm going to flip it around so that what you're seeing now will be stuck on the inside. Then we have a piece of paper that we rolled into a tube that we will gently insert into the hole that we left in the ball sack and then pour in some lentils. Don't be my mom. Oh, stay strong, Ray. She always gives in. Maybe. Oh, come on, shithead. It's talking about you. Come on. Brave Fruivers doesn't want second round of snacks. Do you want any? Come on. Come on, you fat fuck. Come on, you fat fucker. Come on. What? I'm being ignored. Oh my god, She had some... Alright. Well, not... I guess she's usually watching her waistline like I am. We have to keep our summer body going even in the winter, because if we neglect it in the winter, then we won't fit into our bikinis next year. But this schmo, oh my god. Yep, time for... Oh, have fun at work. Hopefully it goes quickly, no injuries. Let it be awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Oh. Hopefully it goes by quickly and without any disasters. Oh, yeah, we're still here for our little disaster. I don't have any more snackies. I gotta sew this ball. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, get your butt out of my face, you fluffer nutter. Ow, you're beating me with that tail again. Don't eat my ball sack. Oh, God. Cat. My work was with the Lord today. No. Oh, that was for the cats. I get it. Yes, somebody had a spiritual experiences, and now I get it. I'm here. I am thinking that folks are leaving this little disaster, and yes, his work is done. He's had some snacks. The only one who hasn't had snacks is Loki. But I think the outside cats have got him all. Don't knock the camera over. Gotten him all kerfluffled because he's just been. Yeah, welcome, king of the pooper doopers. Do you want to grab some lentils and the ball sack filler? What random requests we have here on the... Can you please go fetch my ball sack filler? Only at the circus. It's true. Well, I guess maybe not just here, but I don't really want to be eating here. Loki, would you like some snackies too? Everybody's had some but you, sweet boy. Why don't you come on over? No? You're too scared? I would shake the snack sack, but we're gonna get all the disasters. I mean, I guess he could have some too, but relax. It's gonna be that tail that knocks the camera over. I think so. Oh, you refrain from so much. That's all right. I don't say this is a kid show. We are definitely not. And this is. I do it. I skate that line of. But we've also some of the more senior members who used to frequent the circus have not been around in more than a year, so most of the audience has been around and they know that Phoenix talks shit in other people's chats, so probably have set myself up for a little bit of what the absolute fluff are you talking about now, Phoenix? Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. No, I think when during like the full act, I can see a kid's entertainment show, but the making and the behind the scenes, I can't PG this. Because partly, actually more than a small part, this is welcome to Phoenix's improves her my mood is improved by talking shit and making stuff. Oh, come on. Get in the hole there. Must pierce it. Ugh, come on. Some of these holes did not get all the way through. Oh, Phoenix. Right, we may have an outburst. There might be. Oh, Loki's disappeared. Yeah, that's why I need the glue stick, because one of my ball sacks ruptured and it was leaking lentils. Fortunately, the adhesive I have has been holding up. Phoenix, should you be needing to glue your freshly made ball sacks together? Probably not, but this is a learning experience, and the first time we do stuff is not the bestest, and we learn. Because I've never sewed leather ball sacks before these ones. Oh, Phoenix, that's right. We already said we're just lost in the ball sack jokes today. And I've got another sack to stitch after we sew this one, so stay tuned. Should we get... All right, let me step and grab the sack of balls, because then we can have the ball I'm working on plus our heap of ball sacks, and it'll be even more amusing. It is the stitching bitch. It is my stitching bitch. Damn it. Where's my balls at? Where's my balls? Where's the rest of my balls? Where's my other balls? Oh, there's one more, and then there's the broken one. Okay. Oh, there's some more balls. And there's a ball that I have in the dish, so I remember which one needs a little adhesive. It just... Oh my god, my ball needed one of the... that joke did not work because I said it all wrong. Stitches. My ball needed glue adhesive stitches. And I need to find that adhesive. It's probably staring at me. And of course, because I am chaos incarnate, I set it somewhere and then hid it from myself. Because I do that rather frequently. It's kind of an unfortunate character flaw of mine. Oh, there's the hole I'm looking for. Other things. I've been avoiding this project. It's like, I need to get these balls finished stitched. I haven't wanted to work on them with coffee and story time, so I've made no progress. So Today, the ketchup show. Ah, relax. I'm the kid in the back of the class trying hard not to giggle. Right? Yeah. I know, and I just make it too easy. I set myself up for it. That's all right. I hear laughter's the best medicine, and the clown doctor's in today. Oh, we already made my humorous joke. I need a better warm up for that one. But we've been reviewing all sorts of watching some Boris Karloff stuff. Oh my gosh, yesterday we watched Death by Murder and Frogs Across the Andes. From parts of the Monty Python. One of the Terrys and whoever, I don't know all the names. Dev knows, could tell you all the provenance. I was going to say Prodigy, and I was like, Phoenix, that's not the right P word for that. Oh, Phoenix, and you're going to be at a standstill because you know what? You also left the rest of your leather sewing thread is in the drawer in the other room with that other stuff. All right, well, we'll get as far as I get, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll fondle balls live on camera today in a minute. Wouldn't that be something? Because you know what? Your girl still can't juggle. The saddest clown in the world. And you ask Phoenix, when did you first get exposed to this? Sometime in gym class when I was a little kid. Phoenix, have you had other opportunities? Folks who like actually went to the circus school in Montreal and are professional jugglers, and you still are a failure? Yeah, that might be true. Oh well. But at least these are the softest, most velvety, nice feeling balls. Oh my god. And when you feeling down, to just take a handful of balls and just rub them all over your face. It's so satisfying because they're so velvety and so soft and smooth. It's like rubbing your face with baby bottoms. But they're balls. This is where not having a live audience and not having that direct feedback, I can't tell if you're laughing. I know I want to laugh at my own jokes, but I'm not always a good judge of myself. All right, just a few more stitches. I think if I make it to the end of this without needing to add more thread at a very undesirable place, I'm going to be super excited, but we'll see what happens. Oh, dude, I didn't. These memories foam Skechers, the shoes I didn't know I wanted, that Dove was like, you should try those on. You should get those. And I was like, I'm trying to see if I can let go of a pair of or two of shoes, not add more to my collection. Why are you doing this to me? But then I put them on. And I was like, oh, this is why you've bought 3 pairs of these. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I can't give it 10 out of 10. I've only worn them for like 48 hours. So, not the best. But they do say small feet, small shoes. Also, small hands, small gloves. If I was super fancy, I'd put my lace gloves on, but sewing with lace gloves on sounds more aesthetically pleasing than it feels to actually do it that way. No, I don't want to be pulling too tautly. I got wrinkly balls on the inside, but nobody's going to see these unsightly wrinkles. Oh God, Phoenix. You're such like a 10-year-old boy laughing about your wrinkly ball sacks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Potty humor for the win. And there we go. I've got just this. Oh, can we make it open like a mouth? Oh my God, my ball sack mouth. I'm gonna leave a little bit open so I can stuff it with the paper tube like I'm force feeding a duck for foie gras, except food is going to be dried lentils. Because you know what's even better about having handmade leather juggling balls? If you're really hungry, you can slit them open and then cook the lentils inside. They also, your balls can double as your apocalypse meal. Help your family be prepared. Don't forget to order your specialty Phoenix brand ball sacks today. Apocalypse approved. Please don't call me. Okay, let me do just a couple more stitches, then I will flip this right side out. Wow, we are so thrilling today. We can't keep an audience to save our life today. Oh well, I won't keep you for too much longer because. All right, let's flip this ball sack out. So, give it one more little tug. I'm gonna open up where the little mouth is, and I'm gonna take my thumb and just stuff the leather through. Just gently start stuffing it along there until the whole thing gets flipped around. There we go. Look at, we've just birthed a leather ball sack. And we did do the two, like, oh, there. There's our hole. One ball sack ready for stuffing, but I don't have my tools to stuff it with yet now. So that one's at a pause, and I don't. Oh, I do have. We'll just set that one aside, stitch a little bit on this other one. And then when we're ready, we'll stuff some balls. I think this one. Oh, this one I'm sewing on with a different stitch pattern. How am I doing this? Through the middle and over. There we go. I'm just, again, making sure I tauten it enough. I don't want it to pull so tightly on the leather that it rips through the balls, but I don't want it so loose that my lentils sneak out. Because I need these balls stuffed. Wow, the ball sack jokes. I just can't help it. Can you get me a dish for my... Or can you do one more thing for me? Oh, no, here. No, I do need a little... just a plate so that I can... If I spring a leak. Okay, so I'm just gently pushing along the seam of my ball sack. Here we have my fancy... all my fancy tools from my most awesome helper. I have one dish in case we have spillage extra. I have one ball sack with its little mouth open, ready for the stuffing. And Phoenix, what do you have right closer to you? What is going up your face? I have my magical ball stuffing funnel, which is a piece of paper rolled up into a tube with a skinnier end and a fatter end. I'm going to take the skinny end and, oh my God, stuff it into my ball sack. And just like move it around a little bit, just for good measure. Actually, I'm going to stick my finger in there first and just gently press on the seams a little bit. Make sure everything's just nicely stretched, not too much. All right, and we're going to restuff it, and then going to take this measuring cup filled with lentils, and we're going to hold our ball sack, hold our tool. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let's start there. Then I'm just gonna hold this and just like, oh God, Phoenix, are you really doing this live on the internet? Yeah. Oh no, my lentils are stuck in my tube. All right, so I'm just gonna shake it around and get all this stuff into my sack here. Yep, just like that. Or just gonna like shake your tube around so that your sack gets filled. And you'll know it's right when it feels right. It's just gonna feel just full enough, not too, you don't want it too wrinkly. You don't want it too overstuffed like you're gonna rupture the seams. Just enough. And I'm just twisting this around because I got some lentils stuck in my little cone here. And so that's where we're at. And I'm just going to hold it in my hand and see, how does this ball cup feels like I need some more lentils in here. So I'm just going to set this down and see, just one giant tube. I'm going to stick that back into my little hole there and just, also I'm going to keep track of where the ends of my thread are. Ooh. There we go. All right. Take two. I'm just going to pour some more into this nutsack here. And I'm just doing a little bit at a time because, I don't know, that's why I like it. I don't like it too full too fast. Oh, God damn. All right. And again, we're just going to squeeze our tube and just make sure all those lentils transfer. So we want this ball just snug. Okay. Shake it all in there. Oh, listen to those lovely lentils dancing their way into that sack. Only here can you find such riveting ball sack making content. And who knew that you needed to hang out at the circus to watch balls be made? This is your brain on circus, boys and girls. Careful, the clowns might keep you. All right, I'm just moving it around, seeing if I can like fill in any where like the empty spots in my sack are. Ooh, we might be getting close here. Oh, I think just a little bit more. Okay, let's empty out this chamber. And I think this will be good. And then I'm going to just leave the sack in this little dish just in case some lentils try to escape, that they're in a contained area. I don't want lentils all over the sewing machine. Sorry. Yeah. I'll just set that over there. All right, after 2 fillings, that is a pretty good size ball sack, if I do say so myself. It's a little pointy. Oh, look at that. We are such a good sack sewer. Who sews good sacks? If you think Phoenix sews good sacks, would you tell your friends? Would you tell your enemies? You let them know. You never know what she's going to get into at the circus. It's a real shit show of a clown. Or a clown show of a shit. I don't know. All right, I'm just going to collect these little lentils that fell into this bowl because I don't need oodles more, but we can just slip these last couple in here before we just go zippity stitch, and then we'll have one sealed up ball sack. Yeah, we're probably the only person who's streaming sewing ball sacks today on Rumble. Or YouTube, for that matter. All right, let's get her done. Gonna rethread the needle. We're just gonna see my ball sacks in its nice little dish here, so we can just not lose our filling. Find my needle. There we go. Find our thread. Hey, Loki. I heard you that time. Do you want some snackies? Everybody else had snackies. And how? Oh, okay. I forgot how to stitch. Because I have to like think backwards this go around to try to make sure that actually it doesn't matter. If you're really careful, you don't want to be able to see these stitches at the end because they should just tuck themselves in, but I might end up having fluffed it up. It doesn't matter. Really, I just don't want a hole for lentils to leak out of my balls. So if your balls are leaking lentils, you should fix that. Oh, Phoenix, your jokes are just... Even Fozzie Bear doesn't want to offer a waka waka for you right now. Alright, so I'm just going one half, giving a little tug, going to the other side, piercing it, going to the middle, pulling through, and then going to the opposite side from the top, and then into the center. That probably doesn't make any sense. Let's get this ball sewn. Tug, stitch, tug. It's basically stitch, tug, and stitch, tug. You guessed it right. Now we've just got one flat seam on the side of this ball. I'm just slowly finishing it. What I haven't been very good at is figuring out where to tie the ends off nicely and sink the knots. But we'll continue. Our ball sack sewing skills will just continue to improve the more sacks we stitch. And I've got at least one more. All right, let's get this one done. And I might need to... Then I'll stand up. We'll see. We'll watch, laugh at Phoenix not be able to juggle, and then we'll pack it on in. Oh, so close. Do, 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 do. Our musical numbers weren't very many today either. All right, Phoenix. Just sew your balls closed. Yeah, because these two big ones, like, oh no. These balls, I've got some that are a little bit bigger. These balls, some of them are a little bit heavy, and after a few minutes, you kind of really feel like your shoulders are getting a workout catching those bigger balls. And also, they don't fit as nicely into my little hands. Oh, that's the side I need to puncture. Where's my hole? Are you my hole? Are you my hole? Come on, you must be my hole. Are we just gonna force you through and pretend you're my hole? Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. There we go. We're just gonna have a forced entry on that side. The hole kind of got marked, but it didn't pierce all the way through the leather, so I had to give it a little extra encouragement, but that's all right. It happens sometimes. Dove did such a good job piercing most of these holes for us. Because heaven forbid I try to get him to actually do sewing, but if I ask nicely, he'll help me with other parts of projects. Until he sees the needle and thread come out, then he's like, no, I'm out of here, kid. And I'm like, all right, fine. I'll do it. You helped with the other stuff. Loki, do you want some snackies, sweet boy? Everybody else had some snackies. Would you like some too? I think I'm back. Oh, we're back at the beginning. I'm going to tie some knots and then I'm going to have a brand new ball sack to fondle. So close. We're so close to a new ball. Oh, and I had just enough thread to get there, which is actually kind of super awesome because I was like, are we going to run out of thread on this ball sack? But no. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm just forcing the needle through. I'm going to tie a knot, trim it close, pick up 2 more balls, and we're going to laugh because you're going to watch Phoenix throw balls and then drop balls because we are ultra suckiest at juggling. Eventually, we will not flunk out of Clown Juggling 101, but so far, we are an utter disaster. Setting my ball free, trim, and a ball sack has been born. Let's grab these 2 blobs. Let me stand up and let's see how bad we are today. All right, Phoenix. We on camera. We have balls. Oh, losing it again. Oh my god. We are so terrible. The worst. Oh, we can't even catch it. Well, that was a couple flashes. That was slightly less shitty than we have been. All right, boys and girls. We kind of did a whole bunch of little things. Do I feel like having a 3-hour show? No, I think I'm going to call it a show. We finished our pirate princess piece. Got all the buttons, got all the hooks and bars. Check. We looked at some old clothes. We finished a ball sack. We chatted. We showed off. We got shamed by Tiny because our camera angles. We need more cameras and we've got to figure out how to be more awesome, but we'll get there. Good. All right, boys and girls. I'll let you enjoy the rest of your Sunday with whatever it is you have next on your agendas. I'm going to try to hide because I don't want tomorrow to be Monday, and I'd rather sit here and talk and make jokes about my nice feeling velvety leather ball sacks with y'all, but doesn't pay the bills yet. All right, boys and girls, don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today. Don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. And I really appreciate you all from the bottom of my dark black heart. Thanks for hanging out with me at the circus today. All right, TTFN, I'm hitting the end stream button. All right, bye.